Good afternoon, Steve Schroeder with Smart Community Technologies. Today we're going to try to go through pretty quick as to how we can guarantee $50,000 in prepaid revenue in just 50 days to pretty much any business in America. And the reason we can do that is that we are going to use strategies and technologies which have rarely, if ever, been used as we illustrate them here, especially for small business. So let's jump right in so we can get going quick because we have a lot of ground to cover with math, with numbers, with rewards, as you see these 6 things here. Now, the first thing I want to talk about real quick is this that you're very familiar with was Amazon. Like Amazon, whenever you order something from Amazon, they usually tell you, hey, 87% of the people who purchased X purchased Y. This is predictive analytics. This is like machine learning, right? Now, obviously, if you could know this, then this would be a huge benefit to Y. So can you imagine if Y knew everybody who purchased X, then Y could only market to people who purchased X and not to everybody else who hasn't purchased X. Now, small business has never been able to do this, but now you can. This is what we include in our email program, which you've seen the video on that later, or it's with this one here. You can watch that. It's incredible. Because for the first time ever, at an affordable fee, we can do a research on your database. And it doesn't matter if you don't have a database because we can create one for it. And then we constantly do this testing as we build your database and increase your business valuation. But what we'll find out from your database is exactly what your customers, what makes them tick, what makes them an ex-purchaser. And then we take your business and we market to everybody who is not your customer but meets all of the criteria of your existing customers, and we pull them out or cherry pick them out of the neighborhood and we market just to them. And this is not just a neighborhood. There's usually millions of people that match the propensity scores of your customers, whether it be by age, by income, by the number of kids in their family, by their hobbies, their likes, their dislikes, their credit score, their investments. I mean, we actually go over hundreds of categories and we pull out the likelihood and what makes your customer base tick. Now we can pretty much try to guess if you don't have a database, but if you do, this is why having a database is so valuable. Then we give you this report. Normally that report is a $5,000 or $10,000 report from other companies. We do this free of charge for Smart Community Technology customers. Once we have that report, that's like a appraisal. We can use that to get all kinds of sponsorship revenue, which I'm going to illustrate in a few minutes. And not only that, but then we go out into that whole customer footprint or that whole community. And we find all of the people who are just like your customers but not your customers, and we invite them to become your customers because they match your customer base. In other words, they show all the propensity to just love your business, but for some reason they're not a part of your business. And we know how to cherry pick them out, and we can communicate with them in a variety of ways, whether it be with email, whether it be through digital, through their phone, through their computer, through their tablet. I mean, we have it. We know their IP address. We know everything about them. We reach out to them, and this is why this kind of advertising is normally very expensive, but it's why we can guarantee such great success because now we can reach out. We usually send out about 30,000 emails to begin with. We usually get about 1,500 to 1,000 customers that give you a couple hundred thousand or give you a couple $100, and we already have $200,000 raised pretty quick. Right, so $50,000 is low, and because of our we master gift cards, balances, POS integration, math, and numbers. And I'm going to go over some of these illustrations with you as we go. We use rewards, we use value, we use gamification, things that don't cost your business anything. We throw them in. I'm going to go over that in this presentation, and so now you don't have to avoid discounting. Now you do avoid discounting. You don't have to lower prices any longer. So not only do you have more customers, more frequency, higher spending, it's all done at full price because of what we add to your business at no cost to your business. And then we can even create membership class based on the rewards and by the deposits they give you. In other words, if they give you $50 like on a gift card or a balance inside of the POS, well, then they get certain benefits. But if they give you $150, they get more. If they give you $300, they get even more. Well, I'm going to explain that to you. And this is why people will walk up and hand you money Now, this is not money that's necessarily pure profit just for you to deposit in your bank account. It's money that needs to be spent at your business. But as you know, your business might have a 70% markup. In other words, if somebody spends $100 or let's say $10 at your business, it doesn't cost you $10. It might cost you three, right? So, and it depends upon what they spend it on. And we can talk about that later. But this is money that people can spend at your business. It eliminates advertising because you've already controlling their money. We communicate with these people automatically. We reward them with surprise and delight when they show up. So all of this fuels into an amazing strategy for your business in 2018. So let's get ready. Now, one of the reasons we can do this is that Smart Community is actually a very unique. We feel we actually invented this designation. I think I did. I invented it, I think. Because you've heard of B2B or B2C, business to business, business to community, business to customer. I created a designation called B2C squared for Smart Community Technologies, which means that we're business to consumer to community. And the reason why I squared it is because when you make everybody a winner, when the community really benefits, when special kids, special needs like autism, cancer, breast cancer, special needs benefits, and kids in schools and community needs benefit, and the customer benefits, and the business benefits, it multiplies the results. This is part of another reason why we can guarantee such great success, because we've been doing it for years. And let's just jump right into it. Part of the deal is that we master gift cards like we talked about before. And you see this a lot of times at the holidays. Today is December 29th. I've been seeing this. But all of this will disappear, and we'll show you what it turns into. Some businesses understand that this is really lucrative. They make hundreds of thousands of dollars with this, but then they stop it after the holidays are over. And I think the number one reason they stop it is because they think that a gift card is only designed to be given. And since Christmas is all about giving, then they think this is a Christmas promotion when this needs to be year-round. In other words, we kind of need to get rid of the word gift card and change that to prepaid rewards membership card. It's the same as a gift card. It's just what you call it and how it acts is different. And then by using these strategies year-round, we'll show you what it means, because it means a tremendous amount to your business. We're going to go over the math of this, basic math, which very few people understand. And you'll see, so I saw this kind of an offer. You see this kind from Longhorn Steakhouse. Our steak is easy to love. Since steak is hard to gift wrap, spend $25 and get a gift card. And I guess they think you're going to give that away, but then you get the $5 bonus card yourself. I think that, I don't even know if this is it. Do you get, if you buy the $50 gift card, do you use this one? I mean, they don't make it real clear, but these things are great because it's not about points and miles and confusing, redemption currencies that we have no idea what the value is. This is just money that you can spend, and so you end up buying all of these gift cards. Maybe you give them away, and then you get the bonus card or whatever. Now, as soon as the holidays end, the businesses go back to terrible habits, and here's what 99% of them do. You end up seeing these really confusing rewards programs with points, with stars like with Starbucks, right? With miles, like people have 50,000 miles. What's that worth? We have no idea. The reason these exist is to pull the wool over customers' eyes. So we know it's not $100 more just to go from a medium to a large. So why is it 100 more points? Why don't we just make it easy like we did here and have it real money, right? It's because the value is so poor that they think customers are stupid. But in reality, the customers are smart. It's the businesses that are stupid. Now, this is a great book that I recommend you get from Amazon or from a bookstore called Smart Customers, Stupid Companies. And it talks about this. Now, customers are much smarter than they were today. They don't like this kind of confusion. They want simplicity. They want easy to understand. And they want relevance and personalization. We talked about that in our video with our texting platform, which does all of this for you. We have artificial intelligence built into all of these solutions, which we're going to talk about as we go, that are normally very expensive and all included free of charge. So 99% of businesses use this year-round, and it's very confusing and it's silly. Now, we have a solution where we can work with these businesses, but we want to set you up in a much better fashion, which is why we can guarantee $50,000 in prepaid revenue in such a quick period of time. Let me go over the math of rewards because people just don't understand the math of this. Often you can barely find 5% rewards or 10% rewards. I'm going to illustrate with 100% rewards why you want to give your customers 100% rewards. And there's a variety of ways to do this. Even if the POS doesn't do this, you can do it through gift cards, right? And we can have brands pay for it. And I'll show you that just in a second, so hang in there. But I'm gonna walk you through this, and then you can go through it later so you can really kind of solidify it in your mind. But many restaurants or bowling centers or whatever will do a traditional happy hour, which might half price the beers or the drinks. So you might see a $2 beer instead of $4, or you might see $2.50 well drinks instead of $5, and this is like a happy hour. So a customer would come in during happy hour, they pay $4 for 2 beers because it's half price, and then they walk out. The business has $4 in the register. They have nothing in place to bring the customer back other than he hope he remembers to come back again. You normally have to spend money to advertise your happy. So now you're spending money in advertising and marketing to let people know about your happy hour and then getting half price on that and nothing to bring them back. Plus, you kind of train them to think that your beer is worth $2 or whatever they're buying at a discount, this is what they're thinking in their minds. So you kind of are doing brand damage while you do this. You don't have to. We're going to show you not. Now, if you replace this discounting with 100% rewards instead, it's way better because now you can advertise not half price happy hour, but free happy hour. But it's not really free, it's full price. But it's free because we give somebody 100% rewards. So in other words, they come in and pay $8 during happy hour, and they get an $8 reward. So if somebody gives us $8 and we give them $8 back, isn't that free? That's what you mean by free. Now the $8 has to be spent again. They have a balance to your business. When they leave, you don't have to advertise because you've already got their money. If they never come back, you make more money than when they do come back. But when they do come back, they spend the $8 now on the full price beer or the full priced appetizer or the full price meal or whatever it may be. Let me show you that. So depending upon the state, they can spend this $8 balance on their card, which can be a custom card. I'm going to show you that in a second, so just hang in there. But we've replaced discounting with monopoly money of rewards, which looks and feel like real money to the customer, but it's a huge lift for the business because the cost of 2 beers might be $1 or 50 cents each. We have $4 more in our register with rewards than we did by lowering the price, half price at happy hour. So we have $4 extra in our register to cover a 50 cent or a $1 cost. That's a 400% profit lift by giving it away free with 100% rewards rather than a BOGO offer. Now, do you know how many BOGO offers you see all over town? I'm going to go over what's a much better strategy than a BOGO offer. And then on top of that, we get surrounding businesses like golf courses that when people spend $20 at your business, not just $20, then you give them a free round of golf worth $37.50. So now people will come and spend money at your business. You give them a free round of golf. We cover all of the golf because of what we do for the golf courses, and we have all of this set up already in a lot of places because I've done it for years with bowling centers. And golf has the same kind of a thing. It doesn't really cost them anything to get somebody on the course because we spend 4 or 5 hours at a golf course. You're going to be buying food and drinks and golf balls and clubs. Plus, we do a lot of marketing. You don't need to worry about what I do for the golf course. Just know we know how to set this up, and we do both. And we've added 2 other major things I'm going to share with you in this presentation that even enhance the ability for customers to give you money. Now, here's one strategy we did with Captain Morgan. So we created a Captain Morgan when we had 100% rewards. It cost them $3.99 a month. We gave these people all kinds of neat benefits. You can't read it here. You can maybe make it bigger and try to read it, but I can set all this up for you. We put Captain Morgan on the thing here. This is our texting benefit here. See, text to 90407 or 55678 or whatever. We create all of these marketing materials for you. We'll show you that later. People come in here, they join, they give you money, they put money on this Captain Morgan gift card. Captain Morgan paid for all of these cards. right? Because we had the captain on here. Do you got what it takes to be a captain? We put the little benefits right here. We stuck them on the back of the card. People love this thing. We started selling t-shirts. They started making thousands of dollars a year on t-shirts. Do you got what it takes to be a captain? Business went up, full price, everything. We'll talk to you about this and how you get brands to sponsor it. Now, here's why you want to use rewards and lots of them, because you never have to discount again. Rewards become the discount because it feels like when you hand $5 to a customer, that feels like $5 to the customer because it is. But when the customer spends $5 at your business, that might only cost you $1. I mean, depends upon what you have for $5. But so why in the world would you discount, which cost you 100% of the discount? Because if they only give you $250, you just lost $250. Why not put $5 in the register and replace it with a $1 expense? See, you wonder why every business doesn't use this, and yet very few do. And this is with 100% rewards. Imagine if we only gave 10 or 20%. This is why you want to give out rewards like water, because the more you give them out, the more people come back, and the more you can actually raise real prices and use monopoly money to back it up. So you can raise prices for members, you can raise prices for non-members. I'll show you what we did for a particular bowling center in Ohio, or restaurant in Ohio. You can bring in prepaid cash at any time when money is needed. People love this. Once you control their cash, whether it's on a gift card or a gift balance along with a reward balance, they spend it 2 to 3 times faster. In other words, we just made your business like a little casino, just like Las Vegas. So when people have chips in their hand, they spend them way quicker. That's why when you go into a casino, they don't let you play with real money. They replace it with chips. Even though you can walk to the window and get your cash back, the thing is, when you have chips, it doesn't even feel like real money, and you spend it much looser. It's the same with your business. And so you increase your frequency, you increase your spending, you protect your price point. People go through it faster. They average about 150. In other words, somebody who came to your business 8 times a year before now comes 14 times because the money reminds them to come back. And then if you throw in some winning and everything, it even goes up even higher. You have no more advertising and marketing, because with the balance on the card, they always remember your business. And then we tie membership benefits not on spending. 87% of customers have said they want to get a reward without having to spend money. Now we give them a reward for depositing money. It's exactly what they love, because it's instant gratification. Like Starbucks and Chick-fil-A don't do this, and it costs them billions of dollars. Now, don't tell them, because they'll probably end up doing it. They've done all of these things that I've recommended in the past, so I don't tell them any longer. But in your business, we're going to do it based on deposit. So people get an instant reward. They don't have to wait for spending money. They get really excited. They come back more often. They go through the cash a lot quicker. They redeposit it. And then we give them special deposit bonuses based on what level they are through forever. Right? So they're not only buying a regular gift card and getting a reward, they're generating benefits for life that make them feel like a member. We do silver, gold, and platinum. You'll see that later. Not only that, but when people redeem the rewards after you've made all of this extra money, you get to write off the reward as an advertising expense. You can't write off discounting as an advertising expense. You can't tell the IRS, well, I normally charge $10, but I gave it to them for $5. So I get to write off $5. No, but if you collect $10 and give him a $5 reward and he redeems the reward, that's an advertising expense. Why in the world would we do anything different? We have unlimited expansion ideas. We've got business synergy partners. Plus, we're going to talk about a new situation we have with gameplays, where the people can use their rewards for gameplays. And these special rewards for like gift cards all over town with Starbucks and Walmart, you'll see all that in a second, they only cost you 4 cents. And yet you're selling them maybe for 50 cents. Or you can use them to protect price points. We'll show you how all that works. So now you've got a huge revenue stream and a replacement mechanism, and you can hand out these rewards like water. Let's continue and go on. Let me give you a BOGO illustration, then we'll go into the prizes that we had so that you can take in all this extra money, why we guarantee the $50,000. But we ran into a business, and they were selling a large pizza for $15. So, of course, he put $15 in the register, and he cooked 2 pizzas. People were so full that we found out that the drink sales were going down. Beer and drink sales were going down because people were getting 2 pizzas. They liked the BOGO offer, so we changed this and said, forget that. We're not going to offer. We're not going to advertise buy one get one free. We're going to advertise buy one and get it free. Period. So you don't. In other words, it's just free, and you can do this with multiple items. We did it with the Captain through that card, but I'll show you how we did that. It's a kind of a neat strategy. But here it is with pizza, and then we raised the price of the pizza to $20, but we advertise it as free. And the way we did that was when they bought the pizza that was 15, now 20, but now it's free, we gave them a $10 gift and rewards card with each order. That can be customized so you might give them a $10 gift card to your business. Maybe it's a $10 gift card to Dick's Sporting Goods. Maybe it's a $10 gift card for that they can spend in your business, to a sponsor that provides it to you. Like maybe it's Miller, maybe it's Bud, maybe it's Captain, maybe it's who knows what, right? What kind of depends upon your business. And if there's a benefit for the customer to buy that particular brand, then that brand will pay for the driving them to that particular brand. It's just kind of simple. We'll show you how that works. But then we also gave them $10 in game plays, right? This is the new thing that I'm going to go over with you in a few minutes. And maybe this is for Platinum members only, so now people giving you more money to buy things at full price, at a higher price, because of all the gamification that doesn't cost you anything. We brought over a wheel. I'm going to show you this wheel. You bring over the wheel to the table. The kids loved it. They spun it. They won things. They had more fun paying full price than they got for the stupid BOGO pizza, which was causing all kinds of problems. This is way more profitable. Your rewards are a tax deduction. Your prices are protected. The drink sales went up. Appetizer sales went up. People felt better about paying more money. The only rule we had on this card was you had to use it on your next visit. No big deal. And we didn't even have to even use a card if the POS has the ability to track a customer balance, which all POSs should, but often they don't. Now, all kinds of stuff, you can review that later. Let me go over the prizes we give your customers for simply giving you money onto their own gift card balance or their own POS gift balance inside the POS. These are really cool vacations. We can give you unlimited numbers of these, thousands of them every month if you need to be, right? We have no limit on this for our customers who want to get 50,000 in 50 days. And they're all full disclosure. There's no timeshare presentations. They pay $15. You can read right here. They pay $15 usually, $15.95 or whatever. That is to the travel agency that books everything for them up to 1 year in advance. The only thing the customer has to pay for is the tax on the room. If they don't want to do it, it's no big deal. They've already got plenty of this is on top of all the other rewards and winning. But these are really good. This is a 4 and 5 star rated by Google travel agency. They've been around doing these vacations for a decade, and everybody loves them. They redeem about 600,000 of them every year, because these taxes are what you have to pay anyway when you check into a hotel, right? But all they pay is the taxes, which are a fraction of what the room is, and then $15 for a travel agency to handle all the booking for them. And we have scores of these things. Some are better than others. We have gift certificates to restaurant.com. So just hand somebody a $25 gift certificate. Now, restaurant.com has their own little rules, like maybe you have to spend 40 or 50 or whatever, but restaurant.com, they sell these things all over the place. People are very familiar with this. This is not your rule. You're just handing them a gift certificate. So they go with a friend of theirs. Maybe it's $60. They hand them the certificate, and now $25 comes off, right? And we give these things to you. We can give them every $25 per month for 12 months. It's a $300 retail value. This is a really popular one in Florida, or anywhere, because this is a brand new ship. The one we were using crashed, so this is a huge brand new ship. People in Florida know this ship. I forget the name of it, but you can look it up. It leaves out of West Palm Beach. The value now is about $750, right, for a 3-day, 2-night cruise. All you can eat, 8 different buffets included, free of charge. I mean, these are full-blown vacations. All the customer has to pay is $15 to the travel agency to book it. They register the trip and handle everything for you, and then $59 for the port tax, and then $59 port fees, and then $59 in taxes. That's it. And they can do that per person, and now they're off on a cruise. So we can give that to them, and we work with all of the top hotels right here. You can see them, right? And let's move that down. I'll move this one over here. And this is just a partial listing. We access thousands of hotels and resorts. We can give all of your people custom stuff. Now, the new thing we added is a special prize machine. So now this prize machine is really cool. You can give out these entries to play this, right? This is what cost you about 4 cents. You can sell them for 50 cents or use them to protect price points. More on that later. Let me walk you through real quick. They get instant gift cards, okay, scratching and winning, or whatever they want to do. All the gift cards are delivered right to their phone. And these are things like from Starbucks or from Walmart is on there. You'll see a Walmart one later. It could be a Visa gift card, Nordstrom's, NFL Shop, Dick's, Amazon Prime, Best Buy, whatever they want to do. And they can find out and play these games. It's fun. You can bring this over right to the table on a little screen or a tablet. And they love this kind of stuff, right? And this is why you want to hand out a lot of rewards. They get we can transfer points from another business. So this opens up business synergies we talked about before. So you can kind of look at all that. They can find out instant win. Here's like a Walmart gift card. They can choose which one they want to win. So maybe they like Walmart, maybe they like Starbucks, maybe they like whatever. And so when they scratch, they get the exact one they chose delivered right to their inbox. And we provide all of this for you free of charge. $10,000 per month. I think we mentioned that over here. Let's see if I did. Maybe it was right up here. Yeah, here it is. $10,000 every single month today. Soon this is going to grow to $100,000. And there's about 700 winners every single month. And it just keeps growing. And we keep throwing money in here for you because how we grow. And so your customers get access to all these prizes free of charge. And what do you pay for these entries? You kind of depends upon how many you buy. Okay, but you can go all the way down to 4 cents, even 10 cents, right? For 10. Now you can sell these for 50 cents. So you spend $1, now you make 5. Or you can use them to protect price points, so you end up making $5 more for your business while you spend $1 to do it. Or they can use their rewards. And we had to file this in 20 countries. We got this with legal requirements, approvals, lottery filing, governing boards, association, everything. It's all ready to go. It's incredible stuff. And then there's ways they can win this. You can bring a wheel over to their desk. We can put these entries and the rewards in the wheel. They love this we could have appetizer, rewards, gift card benefits from sponsors, all kinds of neat things that don't cost you anything. We've got Bank of America as a sponsor this year, Captain Morgan as a sponsor, Miller as a sponsor. As a matter of fact, when brands learn what we can do for them, they want to sponsor this because this is a great way to grow their business too. We make it win-win-win, and we leverage the big brands for the benefit of the small business. We create these marketing signs that are usually paid for because we'll put a logo up here, like Bank of America or anybody, right? And these signs are inexpensive. We often put them on the card like we did with the Captain. Remember we saw that a few minutes ago? So we know how to get all of this stuff paid for, but it may not be done right at the very beginning. So you pay for it at first. We then show the results, and then all this money keeps pouring in. And if we don't generate $50,000 in 50 days, we refund everything full 100%. So you're going to get it all covered. And then as you learn and as we grow and as we develop it, it's going to become even more successful. Here's our 100% rewards illustrated. This is where you bring the wheel right over the table. The kid spins this wheel up here, and then he loves it, okay, because the family ends up winning stuff for him. They bring their family in. Easy to get him to join. You can bring over an iTab. We talked about this in our texting video. Hey, would you like a chance to win a free gift card at either Walmart or Best Buy or here or whatever? We can include that free. All you have to do is load $50 onto a gift card. You can use it anytime. It never expires. Go ahead and register. We can have your employees tell all kinds of things. Hand them the pad. They fill it out. Your database gets built and everything goes wonderful. Here's our texting prices. And here's the minimum merchant requirements to get you the guarantee. So you simply can look at all of that. We set everything up for you, and then we guarantee it. Here's the prepaid membership strategy that we're going to set up. You can look at this at your leisure later. We set up silver, gold, and platinum. We include these benefits along with one entry every day in our texting platform and 5 gameplays to win all these gift cards everywhere else. So this is kind of what we do. We'll talk. We could change this a little bit, but this is mainly the gist of it. So go ahead and study this. All of this is included. That's what we do. So that's why we can guarantee it, because we use amazing technologies. We synergize them all in ways that have never been done before, and it grows your business like it has never grown before. Thank you. We look forward to talking to you more in 2018.